Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. and Lady, I am your hostess with the mostest, the one they call Germ, and today I wanted to talk to y'all, I wanted to sort of gloat a little bit about a team that I really don't like. They got their ass humbled over the weekend by one Mr. LeBron James. I'm talking about the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant and his little gang of shit talking but ain't done shit ass motherfuckers over there in Memphis, they got what was coming to them. Got their ass ran off the court. They got blown out by 40 after Dillon Brooks, for some reason, thought poking LeBron James was a good idea, talking all that shit. They got what was coming to them. And you know what? I just can't wait to just talk to y'all about that because it's been a long time coming for this team. It's been a long time coming. Y'all listened to the Ja video episode. Y'all know how I feel about him. Y'all know how I feel about that whole way he's been acting, and he sets the fucking tone for the team. So it's just like that whole way they think, the whole little mindset they had coming in, probably thinking they was hot shit. I think that team needed this. They needed this loss. They needed to go through this, and I'm really, really. But I'm both happy and I'm both hopeful for them. I'm happy that they had to finally get that foot up their ass that they needed. And I'm hopeful that this is going to be what they need to, calm the fuck down, remember that they haven't really done shit, and just shut the fuck up and prove it first. Then they'll earn the right. But before I go into that any further, before I go off on my little tangents, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all get a word from our sponsors. So get yourself some popcorn, get ready, and let's discuss why the Grizzlies got grizzled.
Yo, Germ here. Just want to tell y'all that if you are looking for some new clothing, looking for some new fresh urban wear, you should go and check out my homeboy's creation, his new brand, Stonerville. It's the hottest urban and weed related clothing that you're going to find. He's got a whole bunch of fresh hoodies outside right now. He's got a whole bunch of fresh shirts in the works. It's just one of the hottest new companies that I've seen this year, and it's only going up from here. So if you have any type of interest in getting some new fresh urban wear and you want something that's fresh, affordable, and just cool to look at, go check out Stonerville brand. You can go check it out online over at stonervillebrand.com. It's created by my friend Juice God. It is the hottest clothes you can find out on the market right now, the hottest new fresh black-owned business you can find on the market right now. So go check it out.
All right, y'all, let's talk about these fucking Memphis Grizzlies. Where to begin, where to start. I've already done a whole video on Ja Morant and how he is just one of the goofiest acting motherfuckers I've ever seen reach superstar status in the NBA. I've already talked about him, but there's just so much to talk about with the team, It's just a team full of people who just make a whole bunch of just goofy ass statements and just have goofy ass actions. I'm gonna get to everybody else, but I want to focus on Dillon Brooks, especially because, and as of this recording, there's a report out that the Memphis Grizzlies are not going to be bringing him back after this playoff exit. So, yeah, that just shows you how much of a problem this motherfucker was. But yeah, this is just it's a team filled with motherfuckers who just have this urge in this inclination to just run their mouth when they really haven't done a lot of shit to run their mouth about. Like, Dillon Brooks is my leading example, and he's the perfect, just anybody that thinks it's a good idea to talk shit to LeBron James in a playoff series when they are not an all-star, when they're not even, like, he's barely I'm sorry, he's just not somebody, I don't care. You can say he's good at defense, that don't justify his negatives outweigh his positives. Just leave it like that. Like, he is the type of nigga who will just spend all his time chirping. He's a great value version of Draymond Green. And, like, as much as you want to talk shit about Draymond Green, he was who he was. He earned the right to talk the shit that he talked. Like, he still does fuck shit. I don't agree with what he did to Jordan Poole and stuff like that, but Draymond Green is somebody who has earned the right through 4 rings to talk his shit, to say what he's going to say, to open his mouth and speak. He set the tone for who that team was. And the thing about it is, the reason why Draymond was able to get respect the way he was because people understood he's just playing a role for his team. He's being the tough guy on the team. He's being the one that's going to just be opening up, that's going to chirp, that's not going to be afraid to speak up when somebody's trying to talk some shit. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, quiet dudes. Not a bad thing either. Like, Steph is a quiet confidence. He's quietly cocky. They don't not believe in themselves. Well, they do not believe in themselves, is what I'm trying to say. But Draymond was the guy who would be opening up, who would be like, I'm gonna kick a nigga in the balls. Don't fuck with us. It don't matter if we small. Don't fuck with us. With the Grizzlies, number one, I'm sorry, Dillon Brooks is just not the guy that I would want to be doing that. I don't care. Like, he's just not that guy. And then number two, the whole team basically acts the same way as he does. So it's really just nobody needs to be playing that role because you're all that role. Like, everybody is a jackass. It's one thing if you are the jackass on a team full of good players, but like who are the Grizzlies really? Who are they? Who are they to be coming out and having their fucking leader go on ESPN interviews talking about I'm good in the West? Trying to already be worried about people in the East like they're that team. Then has to go out and fucking go to fucking rehab. I don't know what they're trying to call it. They might have tried to spin out. I think I remember them trying to say it wasn't rehab or anything like that, but no, he was in rehab. So for real, what are we doing? What are we doing with this team? What are we doing with this whole fucking organization? And getting rid of Dillon Brooks is not going to solve everything. That's not going to make things better. You still are paying a motherfucker named Ja Morant at least $200 million to come in there and act a fool and do the crazy and do the dumb shit that he does, to put on that same dumbass persona, to walk around Memphis thinking he's a fucking rapper instead of a ball player. So I think that it's going to be something to see like what the fuck they're able to do about that shit. See how they're able to like change the culture of the whole team, because it's a mess right now, in my opinion. Just from the outside looking in, it's a mess. You got motherfuckers calling themselves a dynasty before they even reach it. I don't even remember. Like, the dude who said that, I don't even remember his name. That's how irrelevant he is. So it's crazy because they're the type of team to where you feel like I should like them. They're young, they're scrappy, they do their thing. But when you're that cocky and you're that arrogant and you really haven't earned the right to do that, like, I just can't fuck with it. And I don't know, maybe they really had to like have LeBron fucking James be the one to just like humble their ass like that. You're a second seed going up against a seventh seed, and yet that's what happens? You went from I'm good in the West to being the fucking second seed being bounced by the seventh? It's no words. It's crazy to me how the NBA has just sort of, it feels like there's always that team every couple of years that just emerges and they're assholes. They're jackasses. And it just feels like that's the Memphis Grizzlies role right now. Now I would like to think that if you get rid of Dillon Brooks, Ja had his whole episode this season. Hopefully he is actually changing for the better and he's going to move on. Hopefully next year they come in, they at least keep their mouth shut. Like, there's nothing wrong with the confidence. There's nothing wrong with thinking you're gonna do this and that, or talking about that shit amongst yourselves. It's when you're coming out publicly trying to poke the bear, trying to talk a whole bunch of shit about motherfuckers, that's about teams that have earned it, that teams that have motherfuckers on it who have been doing this shit. That's when you get yourself fucked up. And I think, unfortunately for Memphis and their fans, they just had a team that had to learn their lesson the hard way. But it's like I said, you got rid of Dillon Brooks. That's one piece of the puzzle gone. Ja hopefully can come back with his head on straight and not acting like a fuck nigga. That's another one. It can only go up from here, because this was the ultimate embarrassment. Like, there's not much worse you can really do. You know, even if they flame out next year, only win like 15 games, it's better to go in and just suck the whole year than to just get a 7th seed or a fucking 1 seed and lose to the 2nd or lose to the 7th or 8th. I'm gonna be interested to see what they do in the future. I'm going like this is actually just the way this whole season has been playing out in the playoffs right now, and just the season in general. It's actually got me excited and just sort of more intrigued again in basketball. And it's been a while since I've been able to say that. But that's all I got to really say about that. Memphis, get your shit together. All right, y'all. Now, if it's 2 things that you should know about me by now, but from listening to this show, it's that number 1, I love to support my friends. And number 2, I love to support Black-owned businesses. And I feel like I have a chance to do both of those right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to shamelessly plug my homie from Atlanta. His name is Sirius, aka Cozy. He goes by those names, and he is one of the most creatively dope motherfuckers I've ever had a chance to meet. He is affiliated, of course, with my boy Kevin Wayne. Shout out him. Shout out Micah. Shout out the whole Melting Point. But I just want to make sure I give y'all a second to go and put y'all up on game, because I've gotten some dope ass clothes from this man, and I've heard some dope ass music from this man. If you have any second, you have some time, matter of fact, make some fucking time. Search up Sirius on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever streaming service, or even SoundCloud, and you'll be able to find his Phases EP, which is, once again, some dope shit. And if you go to Sirius.shop, I'm telling you right now, you are going to see some of the hottest clothes you can find out on the market right now, made by somebody who's not got a whole bunch of giant-ass endorsements around him. He's doing this by himself. He's doing this on his own. And I'm telling you, he's making some real quality shit. Anybody that's seen me in person knows I've been rocking some of his clothes for a good minute now. I got 2 of my favorite shirts in my collection from him. I still need to get more. Y'all better stop sleeping. Real clothing hours. Get in tune, stupid. That's all I got for you, folks. I want to say thank you all for choosing to click on this and give me a listen or a watch, whichever one is applicable to this. And I want to say I appreciate you. Thank you for listening, tuning in to the people all over the world, to the people in the other continents. How'd you find me? But I appreciate you. Make sure you tell a friend. And to the people that are listening to me that I know, to the people that are listening to me in the domestic United States, just period, I appreciate you. And let's continue to just do what we can to make this world a better place on the daily. Make sure that you click like, follow, subscribe, whatever button it is on the streaming platform that you're listening in to me. Just click it. Stay tuned, because that way you'll get notifications whenever I drop my next episode. It could be tomorrow. It could be 30 minutes from you listening to this. It could be in a year, but you never know. You just want to get that notification. But other than that, I just want to say thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And remember, don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear. The Grizzlies thought they were the Bears, but the bear wasn't them. It was LeBron. Don't poke the bear.